I'm Bob West, and this is Studio 7 on YouTube West. Today I'd like to talk to you about a 2002 movie called Reign of Fire. Reign of Fire is a sci-fi adventure movie, science fiction, because most people think it didn't really happen. I like to think dragons ruled the earth at some time, but I wasn't around to see it, so I can't prove it. What I can tell you about this movie is the production. Well, it's kind of what you expect. It's almost a little thin. And I'm going to say it right now. A little thin in this case doesn't matter because this is still a good movie and it's still a movie worth watching. I just want to get that out of the way. The reason that I think it's a little thin is I think it jumps a little bit in the development of the movie. But Reign of Fire is entertaining as all hell, and it's entertaining because it has a heck of a cast. It starts off with Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale. And you gotta like Christian Bale. This guy has been willing to stretch and willing to do roles. I dig him in The Prestige. He was wonderful in Empire of the Sun. I am looking forward to seeing the movie The Hostiles coming out very, very soon. This guy is versatile and he can act. And that's one thing that he's gonna do in here as the leader of a group of survivors after dragons have pretty much ravaged the United Kingdom. And who's gonna show up on his front doorstep? Pause. And who's going to show up on his front doorstep to help him slay dragons and save the world, but none other than that good old Southern boy, Matthew McConaughey. And when you see him, you're going to go, whoa, wait a minute, hit the pause button. Because he's buffed, he's worked out, he's got a head shaved, he's tattooed. There isn't anything more I could tell you that's going to blow your mind because you're not used to seeing this kind of version of Matthew McConaughey. He is rough, tumble, and ready to go, and it's awesome. The way he interacts with Christian Bale is a plus or minus magnet thing, and they just don't quite get together, but that's okay because that works for the dialogue and that works for the plot. So the plot is that dragons are released, they take over the earth, they have to figure out a way to take it back. As they say, it's our sky, it's not theirs, they're just renting it. The movie also stars Izabella Scorupco. And Gerard Butler, oddly enough, is in this movie. He is kind of starting early in his career, so you don't really notice who it is at first, but he does an excellent job in this movie. 3 or 4 people worked at the music of it, and it's wonderful. It plays along with the script, it plays along with the way it's filmed very well. And it isn't overdone with a lot of effects in some cases, which is why I think it's kind of a little bit bland. So I do give this movie 6 stars. It's a 6-star movie. It's not a top drawer movie. Is it a must-see movie? For some people it may not be. I think it is, just for Matthew McConaughey's performance in this movie. I think it's a must-see movie. It was released by Touchstone Pictures, and it runs about 102 minutes. And if it ran any longer than that, I'd have a problem with it. We'd have to go to 5 stars. There's just no doubt about it. But I still dig the movie. I dig what it's about, and I dig why. It's hard to say much more than that in this case. Reign of Fire, it's not bad. It's just not great, but it's damn good. And that's what's important, is to find something different and something better than some of the BS that's being released today. And I think this is one of them. For Studio 7, I'm Bob West on YouTube West.